Welcome to another episode of The Honest Take. My name is Curtis, and today we're talking about episode 4 from season 8 of The Walking Dead. Overall, I thought this episode was pretty good. It was pretty much dedicated to King Ezekiel, and it's something we really haven't seen so far, where we get a lot of character development from King Ezekiel. He's put on this front and this face that he's this king, but in this episode we just, spoiler alert, spoiler warning, King Ezekiel is taken down. He loses his soldiers, he loses some of his best friends, and after speaking so much confidence into them, being so confident, they were taken out. When they were, least aware, they were taken down, and all that blood was on his hands. Certain people that were fighting for their families back at the kingdom, and he kind of sees his legacy crumble before him. This entire episode was King Ezekiel fighting through this tragic event of just all these kingdom soldiers being gunned down, some that he knew very well. But also it was about overcoming and facing it a little bit too, and just trying to move on and trying to figure out what's going to happen next. And it was really cool to see Carol just kick butt again. We haven't seen solo Carol in a while, and so it was cool to see her just go off on her own and just take out a bunch of saviors and try to get the guns back. But my favorite part of this entire episode was like the Indiana Jones type car chase that was just Daryl and Rick taking down this Humvee of guns. They needed to capture these guns before it got to Negan, and they did, and it was freaking sick. I really love this tandem of Rick and Daryl, and this was an amazing action scene. Definitely Indiana Jones, like Rick hopping in the Jeep or Hummer and just taking care of business. And it was cool too, because there was a cool moment where once Carol had tried to acquire the guns at the Savior outpost, she heard a motorcycle and she said, "Oh no, we're getting the guns back." She knew that it was Daryl and Rick, or at least Daryl. She has a bunch of faith in Daryl. It was tragic to lose Shiva, and it was his pet, his companion, someone he cared about truly, and Shiva was someone that was there when they needed the most help, a true beast that took care of business. And it sucked to see Shiva go out the way she did, just attacked by, like radioactive zombies, melting zombies. It was a tough time for King Ezekiel, and I'm curious to see what is going to happen next, if he's going to keep his king title, if he's still going to act out being this king for his people. Also, I was very on edge thinking that maybe we lost Jerry in this episode because he's become a fan favorite with his one-liners and just being a charming character, and I was so happy to see he came back, but I was also on edge that we were going to lose him at some point to add to all the other bummers for King Ezekiel, but luckily we did not. So I'm really excited to see where we go next from here. Kingdom is taking a hit. It's a pretty emotional moment when he gets back and he doesn't say anything to all the people welcoming him when they realize it's just him, Carol, and Jerry that return, and everyone else is gone. So guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. Previous episodes have just been really intense, action-packed. This one was just a bummer, a loss. The first down we've had so far, it's been fast-paced and for the most part like a success this season for our group. This was the big loss for them, just to see the kingdom really get taken down. All the important soldiers from the kingdom. Thanks again for watching. If you like this episode, please hit that like button. Comment what you thought about the episode down below, and tell me what you thought about losing Shiva, and make sure to subscribe. There's more Walking Dead videos coming your way. I will be reviewing the rest of this season. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.